Okay, so in this video we are going to look at Bernoulli trials. So there's 4 conditions for a Bernoulli trial. Finite number of trials, 2 outcomes, success or failure. The trials are independent of each other and the probability remains the same for each trial. So if we take something like flipping a coin, each time I toss that coin, the odds of getting tails is 1/2 or 0.5. It never changes. And this is your formula here for a Bernoulli trial. N choose or, p to the power of or multiplied by q to the power of n minus or. Or are the desired outcomes, so the number of successes we want. P is success and q is failure. Okay, we'll apply that here now to example 1. They tell us 1/8 of the Irish population is left-handed. From a group of 16 people, find the probability that exactly 2 are left-handed. So the use of the word exactly here signposts that we're dealing with a Bernoulli trial. Okay, so the success will be that they're left-handed, and the odds of that is 1/8, and then we consider failure as right-handed, and the odds for that are 7/8. So we have 16 people, exactly 2. It'll be 1/8 to the power of 2, and then 7/8 to the 2 plus 14 will give me 16. So here's my 16 people. Then we said exactly 2. Here's my success. And then for failure, we figure that out ourselves. Okay, so into your calculator here. 16, so it's combinations, choose 2, will give me 120. This middle step here isn't necessary for your workings. You just need to set up your Bernoulli trial, and then you can put the whole thing into your calculator. But just for the example, I'll expand it out. And then 7/8 to the power of 14 will give back quite a small fraction, 9.844 over 63835. Okay, so those 3 brackets into the calculator. We have 9.844 over 63835 gives back 7,383 all over 25 534. We get a very small decimal here. That's expected with Bernoulli trials and most of probability, really. 438866. And we'll assume that we'll say we were asked to 4 decimal places, so 0.2891. So that's example 1 answered. And example 2 now, we're told a soccer team has a 2 in 5 chance of scoring a penalty. They're going to take 15 penalties. We've been given 2 questions here. So part 1, success is that they score, and then failure is if they miss, so 3/5. Okay, 15 penalties, exactly 11. So it'll be 15, choose 11. Success to the power of 11, and then failure, 11 and 4 will give me 15. So again, I'll put them into the calculator separately, but there's no need to do that on the day. So we have 2/5 to the power of 11. Very small number here, 4.194304 by 10 to the power minus 5. And then we have 3/5 to the power of 4 gives 81 over 625. 3 of those into the calculator, 1365 multiplied by 4.194304 by 10 to the power minus 5, multiplied by 81 over 625 gives 7.419891548 by 10 to the power minus 3. So we'll come out of our scientific notation here. I'm going to move, my decimal place was here. I need to move it 3 places, 1, 2, and 3. So we get 0.00749891548. And again, we'll assume it was maybe 5 decimal places. 2. Okay, that's part 1 answered. Part 2 says they score at least 3. So at least 3 tells me probability of 3, 4, 5, and so on, all the way up to 15. Now, you can see from our previous workings in part 1, that will be quite a long answer. So it's actually easier for us to figure out 1 minus the probability that they score 2, 1, or none. Okay, so the workings for this won't be too bad because we'll just be repeating the process and changing the figures ever so slightly. So that's 15, choose 2. We want them to score twice. And if they score twice, they miss 13 times. 15, choose 1. They'll score once. If they score once, then they miss 14 times. And then 15, choose 0. They won't score any times. And then they'll miss 15 times. Okay, we'll put these into the calculator as 1 this time. So 15, choose 2 by 2/5 to the power of 2 by 3/5 to the power of 13. Gives back 0.02194196595. Now we have 15, choose 1, 2/5 to the power of 1, 3/5 to the power of 14. We get 4.701849846 by 10 to the power minus 3. And then 15, choose 0, 2/5 to the power 0, 3/5 to the power of 15. Again, another small number, 4.1849846 by 10 to the power minus 4. So it'll be 1 minus 3 of these added together. It'll be by 10 to the power minus 3. So we get 0.02196595 plus 4.7018498 10 to the power minus 3 plus 4.701849846 to the power minus 4 gives 0.02711400378. And we'll assume that it was 4 decimals, say, so 0.9729. So that's the probability that they score at least 3 of them. Okay, so there's two examples of Bernoulli trials.